getting back to the getting back. It is. I think this is the part that where the argument might come in. Music for Earthworms was ultimately self-distributed. As an unsigned artist, Aesop Rock was responsible for cutting out the album covers, burning the album onto CDRs himself, with a notation there. The tracks are organized under 3 subheadings. Some recent tracks, The Controls featuring Aesop Rock, some dusty oldies from a few years back. Okay, so that's just what I got here for information. Now, there's a couple other places, but that's like, clarification needed. But ultimately, it's in 2 languages already. Seems okay. But that is still where we're drawing our information from. Our inspiration, of course, is coming from the lyrical content, badass beat aside, if there is or if there isn't. In the background, we have Aesop Rock, The Substance. Track 3 on Music for Earthworms. Produced by Dub L, who, according to Yetta, the Wikipedia there, was working as an intern and playing Pat at a Manhattan studio. There we go. That's as honest and straightforward. Some information delivered without the dickish attitude. I do appreciate everybody else, especially Ravenous. I know it was. Is it this? This track is big in your is high on your list. Down below, I'm trying to get the comments. It turns out comments have overwhelmed me, and my anxiety has subsided some. But I hope we're somewhat on the same page, and I hope over the next couple months, as I was saying, maybe go hard into comments as well. But for now, it is start out with track 3, Aesop Rock, The Substance, and give it a listen first, if possible.
4 rooms, a ceiling, and a floor, but there's more. A desk with a subtle light, a window, and a door. 1 bottle of the bluest things your iris ever saw. And 1 child prodigy with a vision in his core. Slipping away Titanic burden nurses. Where the anti-hero clergy purged their value burning service and warped was I huddled beneath the influence of fresh meshed with impressions that appear to shrink before my very breath. Tides of woe and malice and mirth initiate a wave crash. Flashing my offspring grace prior to birth is looking bleak. Malarkey bar soldier cooking in sleep. Emerald eyes glow once shook in a freak sideshow. Okay, I strobe effects projected when I blink. So I design this chorus line when linked. We let our eyelids fall and pilots store. With but a single open lash light and dark clash to dim the wattage. And see the wide-eyed dry graze and supplied fiery colossus. I am a hostage. Shine and get pushed beneath the crazes climbing. Hiding behind the levee while the stubborn rivers rise and feel this. I wish heavenly brevity scented hate pedigrees instead of dead serenity. Goddamn, must have remembered me. It clenched me, it wrenched me, tempted me to employ it. Apprehended me, it rendered me suspended in its voyage. How these tables have turned. Handed a bottle with the skull and crossbones scribbled off the label. Sipped the ladle, drank the burn, begging for dead. Concerns off with a zephyr treaded leg in the web. Caught 666 couriers beck and they fled. Okay, I get it. Let them shake a little, then release them. Like as if ghostly hysterics would leash on bandit completion. Odium, patience ran his anti-death commando. Just a litigant stretching a touch tranquil, but couldn't quite catch the angle. I'm trained as cornerstone famine trooper, so my trade within a heart of hearts. Still belly up and parched, come on.
Wow. Okay. Reprieve from
frontline observer, alerted, not yet retreating. The climate stubbornly hovered slightly above freezing. Now everybody in the populace awaited my reply. I spit a billion tiny brilliant white lights into the sky. Undeniably amused by the way the fuse burn, by the way the clues turn in front of my eyes to verbalize germination and concern for me. For we or he who sunk into the trench bully dug. And I wanna pull the plug, hug on my canteen like in a dream centipede leader speeding through a meaty creed league. I can tell by the way the knees bleed from the seed if the breed should have ever been bred and upset. Whether compared to caterpillar and cocoon to emerge or a spark soon a bloom to a surge. All I need is the nourishment, the courage and the burn to ascend from a number to brave blade runner, hunter, cleric, swordsman, king, warlock. I'm walking with a broken mood ring, mood swinging from the mezzanine level here to bevel the edge. My team settled on the ledge, the pledge is like that. Summer, it rains, buckets of hunger pains. In the winter, it's the same with an added climate change. The remaining two quadrants balance the polar values equally for mid-range. Yet the songs of thirst remain the same. You could turn the whole cold reservoir to liquor hell. Split the ocean on its seams if it boosts your esteem. I never lend span of attention lest my brethren signal fresh. So do your magic miracle work or I'll remain unimpressed. For the flux, the fix, the famine. For the fact that little Billy up the block obtained a lovely hand cannon. I'd examined autopilot when filibuster one concluded the few we're tuned with went out targets of his movement. It's intriguing, yet I guess I knew somewhere something was leaking. Now I honor instinct and link with bring settler runaways, frayed boogie bastard clicks to bypass glass stature, walking graph characters, militant dance, split the sun and sip the filament. Tracer, vivisectionist to lab rap rhymes. They try to grace these sacred lips with his maze of a dirty wine. He knew he brewed the substance just to mock the lesser budgets, then sought off on trickery, bought off the public and screamed victory. Tunnel through the might-infested grillage and the rig as fast as Aesop and his 10 little fatigued fingers could dig trigger. Revenge, tip the goblet in the dirt, review my words, spit in the puddle, piece the fame, struggle the fuck out and duck out. Now all hail defenders of the trash talk. I was hidden, yet I slid it just to rip the mask off. I'm 76 inches of all the purest sounds. So y'all can dig me 6 feet deep, my eyes will still be over ground. Like that.
Oh. I mean, I guess the obvious. That was well, first and foremost, the obvious is it's a freaking brain full. I mean, there's a lot going on, but I'm starting to. It didn't seem that bad. Every now and then I come back to, well, wait, there's me, there's where I'm at, there's what I'm doing, which I gotta believe is the core of what really is. I mean, I don't really. I think it's kind of similar in a lot of different artists. It's like, all right, this is what I'm doing. I probably cut it off in some weird spot, whatever looked good. I went on, and it turns out I don't know, I was a rambling idiot. And the truth is, it's a lot easier to stop so maybe just listen to it, stop, then come back. Let's go again.
Four rooms, a ceiling, and a floor, but there's more. A Desk with a subtle light, a window and a door. One bottle of the bluest things your iris ever saw. And one child prodigy with a vision in his core.
Oh, it does work. Okay, so what I think to start with, I mean, you got setting the location, and I believe in the other little rant. I think that's a common occurrence, right? The who am I, where am I, what am I doing, with Aesop using some of the most creative language to tell us that, and you know. Other places, they're just sitting in the trap house with someone twerking in their face. Yeah, no, they keep it a lot simpler. It seems like I'm having some weird stuff going on. So if that transfers in the recording, sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'll check when we're done with this one. But so I really think it's setting the stage. And then instead of, let's do it first. I'm so I mean, myself, me, the writer. Frostbite is cold, reoccurring theme, rainy, wet, or the other half of the year cold. Now it as always, it gives me you get. It took me a while because weather patterns similar, but there's this East Coast feel. I really do think to some of the stuff. So, especially when you get like I don't know, never once do I reference like ocean waves. Not that that's ocean waves, but waves, tides. Kind of lakes don't have tides. At least not that I could tell. If they do, I'm wrong. So let's see. It's called Frostbitten, Slipping Away, Titanic Burden Nurses. Phew. You don't know. Is he where the anti-hero clergy purge their value-burning service? And warped was I, huddled beneath the influence of fresh meshed with impressions that appear to shrink before my very breath. These tides of woe and malice and mirth initiate a wave crash, splashing my offspring graves prior to birth. It's looking bleak. Malarkey farce, sergeant, crooked and sleek emerald eyes glow. I'm shook in a freak show. I'm shook in a freak side show. Now, I was thinking that one Malarkey farce, sergeant, I guess I haven't looked deep enough yet. I'm still not there, but family references, is that like the dad? It seems like there was too much structure in his life. I mean, I don't know if you think his music is reflecting on everything he came through, because that's what I think. For the most part, he can do the same thing. He can pick an off-topic thing, but it appears most of the time it's his topic, his abilities, and his mad fucking flow styles. And what I really want to hear was the double time verse, which I really, most replayed. Let's see. Now, if this comes out of the hook into it. Oh, shit, I had to pause.
I spit a billion tiny, brilliant white lights into the sky.
Oh, wait.
Undeniably amused by the way the fuse burns.
Okay. Now, there is some part of the future I enjoy. And the little graph, that most replayed moment. Now, it is from, let's say, a control point of view. It's nice. It wasn't a hard guess. I couldn't have been the only one, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm way... Wow. I'm sorry. It appears I'm having some sort of technical difficulties on top of everything else. Time for a restart, probably.
Undeniably amused by the way the fuse burn, by the way the clues turn in front of my eyes to fertilize germination and concern for me, for he who sunk into the trench fully dug. And I wanna pull the plug, hug on my canteen like in a dream centipede, leader speeding through a meaty creed league. I can tell by the way the knees bleed from the seed if the breed should have ever been bred and upset. Whether compared to caterpillar and cocoon to emerge, or a spark soon a bloom to a surge, all I need is the nourishment, the courage, and the burn to ascend from a number, the brave blade runner, hunter, cleric, sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the oppression, and I don't know. I feel like once again, I think it's a coincidence because I'm over on that Hail Mary Malin, which I just feel like the whole thing is references to a summer trip or something. And this seems like it's got this whole I don't know if it doesn't feel. Yeah, I don't. Was there is there home? Nah, there's location references, but not home. I think it's out in the world. Probably not too happy with it, which I think is uh, the first verse. Now, verse 2. Yeah, so I think two seems more of like this self-realization of your skills, your not skills. I'm simplifying it there. I think it's more of a self-realization of your ability to see the world differently. The caterpillar to cocoon, a spark to bloom, surging. Uh, all I need is the nourishment, and the courage to burn, which it feels like that's more referencing. Hey, and see that stifling shit there up in verse 1. Fucking, I think the opening chorus, I guess chorus hook, whatever the fuck, is I get this. I almost got. I don't know why, but you get like with the verse, maybe a writer's block or just not. This is stifling everything I could be. Now, I'm on the other side of that whole thing. If I can't be inspired here, I couldn't be inspired anywhere. So, but I think it's the opposite. Maybe. But yeah, this whole comes across like in the summer, and then back to location. And is it maybe escaping from that location? I'm not sure because it's like I don't know how long it went. I would have to say the Substance is a badass tune. This is just such the high point of it for me.
Undeniably amused by the way the fuse burn, by the way the clues turn in front of my eyes to fertilize germination and concern for me, for he who sunk into the trench fully dug. And I wanna pull the plug, hug on my canteen like in a dream centipede, leader speeding through a meaty creed league. I can tell by the way the knees bleed from the seed if the breed should have ever been bred and upset. Whether compared to caterpillar and cocoon to emerge, or a spark soon a bloom to a surge, all I need is the nourishment, the courage, and the burn to ascend from a number, the brave blade runner, hunter, cleric, swordsman, king, warlock. I'm walking with a broken mood ring, mood swinging from the mezzanine level, here to bevel the edge. My team settled on the ledge, the pledge is like that. Summer, it rain.
Yeah, the double time. I just really think that's fire. Love the Blade Runner, Hunter, Cleric, Swordsman, King. I really liked that. That was cool. Um, a hero's quest, if you will. The ultimate victory, unlocking your abilities. Outside in the rain, spitting mad fucking bars. Nobody cares. I gotta get the hell out of here. Now, all hail defenders of the trash talk. I was hidden, yet I slipped in just to rip the mask off. I'm 76. Yeah, and then it's just a huge flex. You can fucking sleep on me. You can bury me. I'm still going to be out there spitting my shit. I don't know. Because the last line of the last verse is spit in the puddle. Peace for fame. Struggle the fuck out and duck out. And I don't know. I actually, yeah, I'm probably wrong, as always. And that, of course, is just to save myself because if I thought I was wrong, I probably wouldn't keep going on the idea. Yeah, I think I'm in the ballpark. Uh, without taking that, hour and a half it would take to every line apart. I still didn't even odious. Is that foreboding? Hostility and odium, general or widespread hatred or disgust directed towards someone as a result of their actions. What did I go with? Foreboding? Yeah, that's not in there. But I don't know if that's right. Likely. As if ghostly hysterics would leech on band aid completion. Odium, patience Patience ran his anti death commando, just a litigant stretching to touch tequila but couldn't quite catch the angle. Wait, is this? Is this having drinks with assholes you didn't want to have drinks with? And like, oh God, I just. I don't know. Nope, nope, nope. Gatson, don't know. Don't have a clue. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'll try to mash it together and make one thing, or I don't know, or start all over. I have no idea. I got to go to an X exclusive. I don't have to. I want to, and figure out what the hell's going on around here. Now I was trying to. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if the signal is hotter or not. I got a couple. Hey, turn up your microphone, but I've got that since the start. Uh, I keep hitting my microphone because I'm a little slightly animated. I mean, who knew? Oh wait, there's lots of examples of that. All right, Aesop Rock, the substance. I think there's a shit ton of substance there, and I'm not even. I don't think I want to be done yet, but I think I went really long. So, it was fun while it lasted. Later.